Hello, good morning students. How are you? I think you are quite well. Today I will tell you a proverb, strike the iron while it is hot. इसका मतलब है कि अवसर को आप मत गंवाओ और समय का सदुपयोग करो. Now we will discuss numerical based on electrostatic potential and capacitances. Numerical based on electrostatic potential and capacitances. Numerical based on electrostatic potential, electrostatic potential and capacitances. Our first numerical is an electric dipole of dipole moment 20 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb meter. Electric dipole moment 20 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb meter is enclosed by a closed surface. Is enclosed by a closed surface. What is the net flux coming out of the surface? Electric dipole of dipole moment P is given 20 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb meter. Now you have to calculate what is the net flux coming out of the surface. We know electric dipole. Can you tell me what is electric dipole? A pair of equal and opposite charge separated by a small distance. A pair of equal and opposite charge separated by a small distance is called dipole. Now total charge on the dipole, total charge on the dipole. Pair of equal and opposite charge, suppose minus q and plus q, which is equal to 0. And now we know the formula of electric flux, phi E is equal to q upon epsilon naught. What is total charge? 0 upon epsilon naught, which is equal to 0. Now our next question, draw electric lines or forces for an electric dipole. Now again we will tell you what is electric dipole. A pair of equal and opposite charge separated by a small distance. We have to draw electric lines of force for an electric dipole. Electric lines of force for an electric dipole. Now suppose this is positive charge and this is negative charge. Electric lines of force start from the positive charge and end at the negative charge. A dipole consists of pair of equal and opposite charges. These are the electric lines of force start from the positive charge and end at the negative charge. These are the electric lines of force. electric dipole. These are the pairs of electric lines of force for an electric lines of force coming towards negative charge and escape from the positive charge. Now we will discuss next question. Our next question is question number 3. Third question is find the ratio of electric field lines starting from a proton. Ratio of electric field lines starting from a proton kept in vacuum and then in a medium of dielectric constant K. Find the ratio of electric field lines starting from a proton kept in vacuum. Now in vacuum we know, question third, in vacuum phi 0 is equal to Q upon epsilon naught in vacuum. Now in a medium of dielectric constant K, in a medium of dielectric constant K, then now in a medium with dielectric constant K is equal to Q upon epsilon 0 K. Then we will find phi 0 upon phi K. Phi 0 upon phi K is equal to Q upon epsilon naught upon Q upon epsilon 0 K, which is equal to Q upon epsilon naught into epsilon 0 K upon Q. Now cancel Q. This is equal to K upon 1. Now it is given the value of dielectric constant is 6. Thus it becomes equal to phi 0 upon phi K is equal to 6 upon 1, that is 6 ratio 1. Now we will start new question. Our next question is question number 4. Question 4. A charge Q microcoulomb is placed at the center of a cube. A charge Q microcoulomb is placed at the center of cube. Here a charge of Q microcoulomb is placed at the center of the cube. What is the electric flux coming out from any one phase? What is the electric flux coming out from any one phase? Now we know phi E This is from entire face is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. For entire face, Q upon epsilon naught. Here Q microcoulomb, then we can write phi E from entire face is equal to Q into 10 power minus 6 coulomb. 1 microcoulomb is equal to 10 power minus 6 coulomb upon epsilon naught. Now phi E from one face, phi E from each face, phi E from each face is equal to Q into 10 power minus 6 coulomb upon 6 epsilon naught. We know a cube have 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. Now phi E from entire face, that is from 6 face, is equal to Q into 10 power minus 6 coulomb upon epsilon naught. Then phi E from each face, that is from one face, which is equal to Q. We will divide by 6 because a cube has 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. Cube has 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. You will know this. Now we will start next question. Our next question is two charges of magnitude minus 2 q and plus q are located at point A0 and 4A0. First we draw the diagram. Two charges this is y-axis and this is x-axis. The diagram is given. This is charge Q plus Q charge and here O, this is minus 2A and it is origin, its coordinate is 0, 0. Question is two charges of magnitude minus 2q and plus minus 2q and plus q are located at point A0 and 4A0. A0 and 4A0. What is the electric flux due to these charges through a sphere of radius 3a, and radius of sphere is 3a. With center at origin. Now we see charge enclosed by the spherical surface. Charge, this is question number 5. Charge enclosed charge enclosed by spherical surface. Charge enclosed by the spherical surface. What is charge enclosed by the spherical surface? Minus 2q. Minus 2q. Here we see plus q charge lies outside the spherical surface. We will not count it. Plus q charge lies outside spherical surface. Thus, we know electric flux through the spherical surface. Electric flux through the spherical surface. That is phi E is equal to minus 2q upon epsilon naught. Electric flux through the spherical surface. We will not count plus q charge. Why? Because it is out of the spherical surface. Now we will solve numerical number 6. Our next numerical is 6. Is it possible that electric field E at a point is 0 while there is a finite electric potential at that point? Give an example. Is it possible that electric field E at a point is 0? Electric field 0 can be 0, but electric potential at that point is finite. Electric potential at that point is finite. How? First answer of this question is electric field can be 0 inside a spherical surface. Example, what is the example of the electric field be 0 and electric potential should not be 0? The example of this is electric field due to a charged spherical cell. First, as electric field is 0 inside a spherical surface, but inside a charged spherical cell, inside a charged spherical cell, electric field is 0 inside a charged spherical cell, but there is some finite electric potential. Spherical cell, inside a charged spherical cell, electric field may be 0, but there is finite electric potential. How we can see this? We know E is equal to minus dV upon dr. Here electric field is equal to 0. Thus we can see dV upon dr is equal to 0 or V is equal to constant. I want to say there is some electric potential inside a charged spherical cell, but electric field may be 0. How? E is equal to minus dV upon dr. Now electric field is 0, then 0 is equal to dV upon dr. Ignore minus sign. We can say V is equal to constant. This question is asked by another method, so that at a point where electric field is 0, electric potential need not be 0. So that at a point electric field is 0, but electric potential need not to be 0. Now we will discuss numerical number 7. Our next numerical draw the graph showing variation of electric potential with a distance from the center of a uniform cell. Draw the graph showing variation of electric potential with distance. Now we will draw the graph. Suppose this is electric potential and this is here V potential is constant. Potential is constant and here distance V proportional to 1 upon R, and here small r equal to capital R. The question is draw the graph showing variation of electric potential with distance. We know inside a charged spherical cell electric potential is same everywhere. Inside a charged spherical cell electric potential is same everywhere and equal to that of the surface. Inside a charged spherical cell electric potential is same everywhere and equal to that of the surface outside the cell, we know V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught electric potential V Q upon R. This implies V is inversely proportional to 1 upon R outside the spherical cell. Our next numerical 8. Numerical number 8. The next numerical is 8. In the figure, XY represent parallel plate capacitor. First we draw the diagram. In the figure, XY represent parallel plate capacitor. X dielectric constant is 6 and this is air. This is Y plate. In the figure XY represent parallel plate capacitor having the same area of the plates. This is parallel plate capacitor having same area of the plates and same distance of separation between them. What is the relation between energy stored in the two capacitors? What is the relation between energy stored in the two parallel plate capacitor? First we know for plate X, C1 is equal to K epsilon 0 A upon D. Here K is the dielectric constant. You know what is dielectric constant? You have already studied. K is equal to epsilon upon epsilon 0 or K is equal to Fb upon Fm. Dielectric constant is the ratio of permittivity of a medium to the permittivity on free space. Another definition of dielectric constant is force between two charges placed in vacuum to the force between two charges placed in medium. Now dielectric constant C, then capacitance of capacitor become K epsilon 0 A upon D. And when medium is air, then C2 is equal to epsilon 0 A upon D. This is my second equation. Now C1 upon C2 is equal to K epsilon 0 A upon D upon epsilon 0 A upon D. This is equal to K epsilon 0 A upon D into D upon epsilon 0 A. Now cancel D epsilon 0 A, which is equal to K upon 1. C1 upon C2. C1 upon C2 is equal to K upon 1. But you have to find energy stored, ratio of the energy stored. Now energy stored, we will find U1 upon U2, which is Q square upon 2C1 upon Q square upon 2C2, which is equal to Q square upon 2C1 into 2C2 upon Q square. Now cancel Q square to 2. Thus U1 upon U2 is equal to C2 upon C1. Now we have seen C1 upon C2 is equal to K upon 1, then C2 upon C1 is equal to 1 upon K. And what is the value of dielectric constant? 6. Then it become 1 upon 6. Now We will solve next question, next numerical 9. Numerical 9. Our next numerical is draw the equipotential. This is 9. Now numerical number 10. Draw the equipotential surface due to an electric dipole. You have to draw electric potential surface due to an electric dipole. Locate the points where potential due to the dipole is 0. Locate the point where potential due to the dipole is 0. First we draw equipotential surface. This is equipotential surface. Since V proportional to 1 upon R, this distance is more than this distance. Similarly, we draw this and this and this. This is equipotential surface. Start from positive charge and this is again start from the positive charge and into the negative charge. Now we see this is x dash axis and this is y dash axis. On this line equipotential is 0 and this is origin. Potential is 0 at every point on the equatorial line y dash. Potential is 0. Potential is 0 at every point on the equatorial line y dash. On this line electric potential is 0. Now we will discuss next question. Question number 11. Our next question is two-point charges 4 microcoulomb and -2 microcoulomb are separated by a distance of 1 meter. In air, 2-point charges 4 microcoulomb this is 4 microcoulomb, that is 4 into 10 power -6 coulomb, and -2 microcoulomb, that is -2 into 10 power -6 coulomb is separated by distance 1 meter. In the air, calculate what point on the line joining the two charges electric potential is 0. at what point on the line joining the two charges is electric potential is 0. Suppose electric potential is 0 at point P, which is at a distance r from 4 microcoulomb charges. Suppose electric potential is 0 at point P, which is at a distance of 4 microcoulomb. Then V is equal to V1 plus V2, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q 4 into 10 power minus 6 upon Q upon R, and this distance is 1 minus R. This distance is 1 plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This is minus 2 microcoulomb. Minus 2 into 10 power minus 6 upon 1 minus R. Distance is 1 minus R is equal to 0. We can write this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 4 into 10 power minus 6 upon R is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 into 10 power minus 6 upon 1 minus R. We will cancel 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 10 power minus 6. Then it become 4 upon R is equal to 2 upon 1 minus R. Now we will cross multiply. 4 minus 4R is equal to 2R. 4 is equal to 6R. 4 is equal to 6R. R is equal to 4 by 6. That is 2 upon 3. At distance of 2 by 3 meter, electric potential is 0. Now we will discuss next numerical. 12. Our next numerical is two charges Q1 and Q2 are at a separation R in vacuum had a Coulomb force F. Two charges Q1 Q2 at a separation R in vacuum have Coulomb force F between them. When system is placed in a medium of dielectric constant K, then to maintain the same Coulomb force, the distance has changed to R dash. Find relation between R and R dash. Now we know in vacuum 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. This is in vacuum. In a medium 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 K Q1 Q2 upon R dash square. Suppose this is my equation first, this is my equation second. Now equating equation first second, we get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught K Q1 Q2 upon r dash square, q1 q2 cancel, 4 pi epsilon naught cancel. Now 1 upon r square equal to 1 upon k r dash square. Then you have to find r dash square equal to r square upon k. From here r dash equal to r upon under root k. Thank you.